I'd like to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2018. Would you please stand, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor our nation with the Pledge of Allegiance to the Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My name is Caitlin Doverswag, and I am the senior class secretary. It is my distinct honor to introduce the superintendent of the Puxsutawney Area School District, Dr. Thomas Lesneski. At this time, we welcome Dr. Lesneski to address the class of 2018.
Good evening. I am honored to address the Puxsutawney Area High School class of 2018. First of all, congratulations to all of you. And also congratulations to your parents and your loved ones who have supported you throughout your educational career so far. Graduates, make sure you take time to thank your parents and your friends for the love and support during your time here that you spent in the school district. Also, please send a special thank you, and I'd like to as well, to all our teachers and our school staff for their expertise and guidance in helping you complete this journey. This class has demonstrated the following positive traits. Obviously, talent, integrity, character, determination, and effort. You've demonstrated these traits on a daily basis, whether it's in the classroom, walking in the hallways, or your many activities after school. Chuck Noll, the Hall of Fame coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers, once said, "If you want to win, do the ordinary things better than anyone else does them day in and day out." My advice is do your very best every day and be open to new challenges. Take advantage of every opportunity that you have, and do not worry about making mistakes, as long as you learn from them and keep moving forward. Remember, difficult situations will always reveal your true character. You have achieved the goals you set out to reach way back when you entered the district in kindergarten. You're prepared for the future, you've acquired the knowledge that you need, you've acquired the skills and the attitudes to become productive and responsible citizens. I would like now to have the members of the class of 2018 who are entering military service to please stand. I want to thank you for Thank you for your commitment to defend our country's freedoms. In closing, you are ready for your next step. We are proud of what the class of 2018 has achieved and look forward to seeing what is yet to come for you. So again, congratulations and good luck, and always remember, Puxsutawney proud. Thank you.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce tonight's commencement speaker. A 1990 graduate of Puxsutawney Area High School, Mr. Dan Rue is from right here in Puxsutawney, well, technically Bellaire. He spent most of his childhood playing in the woods and skateboarding at Harmon Field. While here, Dan played football, track, wrestled, was a student member of the school board, and served as senior class secretary. He was also the 27th all-time furthest javelin thrower from Puxsutawney Area High School, a fact that he learned about a month ago and he won't shut up about. He graduated from IUP with a degree in communications media with a focus on graphic design. He earned his master's degree from Duquesne University in multimedia design and technology. Dan has spent most of his adult life studying and implementing design across various media as it relates to everyday use. He and his wife Shannon own and operate Commonwealth Press, their Pittsburgh-based design and printing retail company. It is my pleasure to introduce the 27th all-time furthest javelin thrower from Puxsutawney Area High School, Dan Rue.
I'd like to start this by saying that I'm the 27th all-time for this job here at Puxsutawney Area High School. I just learned about this, and I think more people need to know about it because it's probably going to come up. When I was asked to speak to the graduating class of 2018, I was honored. Like deep down honored. This is a rare request. I graduated from here. I sat right in this room, and I thought back to that moment. I realized I have no idea who spoke at my graduation. I have no idea what they said. I asked my wife, and she doesn't know who spoke at hers. None of my friends, you guys probably won't remember who spoke at yours. That's the first thing I'd like to offer you, is in this life, there is a balance. And try to find that balance. And remember to just remain as proud and confident as you are humble. My name is Dan Rue, and I grew up here. I've lived a bunch of places in multiple states, and something that I've learned is that everybody knows somebody from Puxsutawney. Every time somebody says, hey, I know somebody from Puxsutawney, my response is always, I probably know them. There's a good chance it's my cousin. I now live in Pittsburgh with my wife Shannon and my two girls, Amelia and Eden. We own a company called Commonwealth Press. It's a design and print shop. We make mostly t-shirts. But I've had the opportunity to design and decide how a building will look. I got to figure out how people will physically walk through a commercial space, how certain products will stand out on a shelf amongst others. I got to decide how a beer will taste. I've designed skateboards. We've designed a truck that looks like a milk crate. I get to design and I make things. I and my company have designed and printed and worked on jobs for the Avett Brothers, Reba McEntire, Kurt Vonnegut, Willie Nelson, Lamb of God, the U.S. Air Force, Neck Deep, Heinz, Glennie Friedman, the Andy Warhol Museum, the Pittsburgh Pirates. Okay, this is called name dropping. I'm aware of it. And it's not professional. That's what I'm doing is not professional. But I want you to know that I've worked on these projects with some of these names that you may recognize for one reason or other. And I really didn't know what I was doing. I'm not exaggerating for effect. Like, I entered every one of these situations not sure what was going to happen, not sure what they wanted from me. I wasn't even sure if they emailed the right person. But I realized there's nothing I can't learn. If something is done, someone has done it. So can I. We all have the internet. This is the same with you. There's nothing you can't learn quickly. Ask questions when you need to. People love to talk about themselves. Find a person who's doing what you want to do and ask them how to do it. Ask them how to teach you how to do it. If they say no, learn how to do it anyway and get really good at it. Make them regret it. Make them regret not being part of your story. Because the only difference between them and you is time and how you spend it. I started my company in my Pittsburgh basement. The ceiling is 6 foot, and I'm 6'1". I chose my printing press specifically because of the fit. That was the only requirement. Much of my initial equipment I built from trash that I pulled out of a dumpster in an alley near my house. I now employ 24 full-time people in a 20,000 square foot warehouse within the city limits of Pittsburgh. And I get to design and build some of the coolest and weirdest and most authentic and most weird of my ideas for my company and my customers. My job is to come up with ideas. And that's something that you have. We all do. But rarely do people act on them. And I don't understand why. I dare you to act on the ideas that won't leave you alone. The ones that stay with you. Seriously, they're there for a reason. I sat right where you are, way more clueless than you feel right now. I graduated on a Friday, and I left on Saturday because I wasn't smart enough to get into college without going to summer school to prove that I could get good grades, which I did. And then 2 semesters later, I dropped out. I have all kinds of excuses why. I blame the city, I blame money, but the truth is I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed with classes, with working, with people, with everything. All while the infamous day you're going to hear so much about, were making me choose what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. I was your age. I was freaking out, and I remember wondering if the most important decision of my life should be made under these conditions. I didn't think it should. Plus, I knew that there was more out there, and they didn't know me. Then I read a book that a friend gave me, and one point that stuck with me was that you don't really need to know what you want to do with your life. You just need to know what you want it to contain, and then you instinctively live in the right direction. Because what you surround yourself with, what you do every day, that's your life. And you actually get better at it with time. So I surrounded myself in music, and art, and books, and fun. I went back to college, undeclared, and I focused on a way of finding something that sincerely appealed to me. I wanted to work in art, but I didn't like that term starving artist that I kept hearing. And then I found a way that I actually could make art, survive, get paid, and stay true to the future me that I thought that I someday wanted to be. And I was relieved because I found that there was an actual name for this. And I called my dad and I said, "Dad, I figured out what I want to do with my life. I declared a major." And he said, "What is it?" And I said, "Graphic design." He said, "What the hell is graphic design? I've never heard of it. You're never going to find a job. What's wrong with you?" But it was then, in that moment, that I realized that my life was my own. And regardless of what I could see, it was going to be impossible for me to convince other people what I saw. It was my path. I could barely see it myself, so how could I expect anyone else to? And that's just one story, and I'm letting out the thousands of advice that my dad and my mom both did right and great. But I'm trying to emphasize a point, and that is that this life, this is yours. You're the only one that gets to live it, and you only get to do it once, as far as we know. Everything is up to you now, even if you don't think it is. It is. This is your life right now. You have time to make mistakes. You have time to learn and to grow, to experience. Because legitimately, that's all life is. It's the collection of those things. And don't worry about failing, because you're going to. You're going to fail. I've failed so many times, it's embarrassing to admit. But know this. Your parents have failed. Your teachers failed. And it's not that failing that matters. It's what you learn from that specific failure and what you do to adjust for the next attempt. If you fall down 7 times, get up 8. So fail. Fail as fast as you can and fall as far forward as possible. Learn, adapt, and try it again until you hit the mark, because you will. It might not even be the original mark you were aiming for. Plus, now you're actually good at something. Because you have experience. You know how something works. You know a process. You know how to fix it when it goes wrong, because it did. So just get good at something. Get good at something that you like. And be pretty good at it. Now notice I didn't say be the best, because that's a tall order. There's only one best, there's a lot more of us. But be good and honestly care about what you're doing. I've owned this business for 16 years. I've never once advertised. Everything I've ever got has been word of mouth. I just did what I do. I got really good at it. And I told people what I could do for them. And I always made sure they were happy with my work. That's the important part. If you do something well, you get to do it more. And this is my last point. I do remember something. This is from my college graduation. The guy speaking said something to the effect that, and I don't remember his name or anything, but I do remember this. He said, if you held a penny just right, you could block out the sun. That stuck with me. I tried to make sure that my end goal was never just money, but that money would be the result of something that I was doing well. So from then until now, I've never pursued money alone. It's always been a result, and it acts as a means to an end. But I've seen people who focus on money as the end goal, and it's a very shallow victory. The dollar bill can be a blindfold if you let it be. So live fairly and within your means. Aim for meaning. Aim for some substance. Be an interesting person. and have some good stories to tell. People love to hear them. Class of 2018, I'm so proud of you guys. Especially you, Ben. Made you all fail very fast and fall far, far forward. And thank you. This has been an honor.
Good evening. I'm Mackenzie Barr, Senior Class Vice President. On May 17, 2018, the class of 2018 gathered for the annual class night ceremony. That night, members of the senior class were acknowledged for their achievements in academics, athletics, and more. In addition to numerous awards, that night PAHS also announced and congratulated this year's valedictorian, Molly Shepler. Molly is the daughter of Charles and Melissa Shepler of Puxsutawney. Throughout high school, she has participated in band, jazz band, pep band, holiday brass, art club, SAD club, Bible club, and powder club. Her special honors and recognitions include National Honor Society, Tri-M Music Honor Society, PMEA District Band, PMEA Region Band, PMEA District Jazz, attending the Rotary Youth Leadership Conference, Student of the Month, Career Women's Club Girl of the Month for April, and of course, valedictorian. Molly has also held several leadership positions, including drum major, SAD Club Secretary, and Bible Club Secretary. Her future plans are to attend Teal College for an undecided major. It is my honor and privilege to introduce the 2018 valedictorian and my best friend, Molly Shepler.
Good evening, everybody. As Mackenzie said, my name is Molly Shepler, and it is truly an honor to be here to speak to all of you tonight as valedictorian of the class of 2018. Graduation, I think we all can agree, is something that has been long awaited for each of us, perhaps some more than others. One of the things that sticks out most in my mind regarding how long it has seemingly taken to get here today is just the year itself, 2018. In middle school, all of us were required to take a typing class. We've had computer classes and we've had our own school laptops to use as well up through high school. But every time since middle school that we have had to log into any of those computers, the username we have had to use has been very much the same for all of us. It has been the number 18 for the year 2018, the year of our graduation, followed by our last name, underscore, and then our first name. For as long as I've used a school on the computer, I can remember thinking about that number 18 in my username. I've thought, wow, 2018, that's when I'll graduate. That's so far away, it'll take forever to get there. I think that many of us have had that same thought, or one similar to it, the thought that we never get here. Well, here we are. It's our graduation ceremony on June 1st, 2018, and it's the last day of high school. At this point, we've completed 13 years of school, counting kindergarten. 13 years of our 18-year-old lives have been spent here, and if you do the math, that is approximately 72% of our entire lifetime. But what has been the significance of these years? I would say that going to school has provided for each of us different opportunities, both in and out of the classroom. We've all grown up, obviously, in these years, and so we've all inevitably learned about ourselves. We've not only learned reading, writing, and arithmetic in school, but we've gained social skills, we've made friends, we've gotten opportunities to try many different things, whether that be clubs, sports, or other activities. We have found ways to have fun and to learn about what we enjoy. We have discovered what we are good at and who we are as individuals, and as the class of 2018. 13 years is a long time. That time, for some, may have been more difficult than it was for others. It has been 13 years of homework, tests, and other schoolwork. It has been 13 years of packed schedules full of sports events, club activities, job obligations, and other responsibilities. It has involved heartache and sadness, as well as a wide range of other emotions in different circumstances. But because of those things, we have learned and we have grown. We've become young adults who are well on our way to becoming fully functioning citizens with goals and hopes and dreams. We found our hobbies, discovered our interests, and made incredible memories together. Undoubtedly, along the way there have been struggles and times of hurt, but nevertheless we've made it here today. Everyone in these chairs up on stage has put in the time and the effort required to graduate with the class of 2018, or they wouldn't be sitting here with us tonight. We have each earned, all on our own, something that nobody else could have possibly accomplished for us. And for that, each of us should be proud. This diploma you each are about to receive belongs to you. You earned it. There is nothing you or anyone else could do to take it away from you. This is proof of the last 13 years of your life. Be proud of this accomplishment and let it be your foundation as you go on throughout your lives to do bigger and better things. No matter where you go from here, whether that be a four-year college, a trade school, the armed forces, or straight into the workforce, you have an endless number of opportunities that you can take as you go on from here, and this diploma will only help you along the way. I hope that each of you can see this graduation day for the class of 2018 as a symbol of three things. First, as a symbol of the overall accomplishment of this 13-year-long journey that you have been on to get to this point today. Second, it represents the person that you have become either because of or despite the struggles that you have overcome, and as a result of the work you've put forth and the attitude that you have had throughout these years. And third, I hope this day can symbolize to you the end of one adventure, but also the beginning of a new one. This day symbolizes the beginning of your future. Think about that for a moment. The world is out there for the taking, and you have infinite opportunities to do whatever you want with it. The possibilities and the choices are endless, and they're all out there waiting for you. No matter where you go from here, your high school diploma will be with you. Your education and your experiences here can never be erased, and your memories and the good times we've had, both as individuals and as the class of 2018, can be remembered forever. So I encourage you to go forward and begin the next chapter of your lives with excitement and hopeful anticipation, and I wish you all the very best of luck in absolutely everything that you do. But maybe every once in a while, look back and remember what you've accomplished here. Remember what you've been through to get to this point today. Recognize the person that you have become. Be grateful for the opportunities that you have had as you look now towards new ones. Remember the goals that you have set and achieved. Remember the people that helped you or the people that inspired you. Remember the memories that you made that you never want to forget. Don't forget the good times. And be proud of yourself, because you all have definitely earned this. I am so proud to know each of you and to be graduating with all of you tonight. Thank you all so much for making high school so memorable. I know that I will never forget my time here. In closing, I want to share with you a quote that I read about graduation, which to me sums up our past 13 years as the class of 2018, and it expresses the hope that I have for all of you in your futures. Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. And within you, all you need. Congratulations, guys. We made it.
We will now move to the presentation of diplomas for the class of 2018. For my part, on behalf of the administration, the faculty, and the staff of this school, I want to thank the students of the class of 2018 for their contributions to our school and our community. I encourage you all to strive to fulfill your own goals, past these walls and these doors, and into the rest of your own lives. As you start your adult lives and go forth from this day, I personally wish you the best of luck. I know that you will all make us proud. Assisting with the presentation of diplomas tonight will be Senior Counselor Ms. Amy Hand, Assistant Principal Mr. Paul Hetrick, Superintendent Dr. Thomas Lesneski, Board President Dr. Kyle Linkenfelder, and Board Members Dr. Jeannie McAllister, Cindy Depp Hutchison, Deneen Evans, and Melissa Snyder, along with our esteemed guest this evening, Dan Rue. Honor students have carried an average of 90 or above in high school. They are wearing gold cords this evening and are denoted in the program with a plus sign by the side of their name. Students with high honors are denoted in the program with a caret sign and have attained an average of 93 or higher throughout high school. Students wearing blue cords are members of the National Honor Society, and they are denoted in the program with the letter H. Dr. Lincolnfeld, President of Puxsutawney Area School District Board of Education, I hereby certify that these students have successfully completed the graduation requirements set forth by the Pennsylvania Department of Education and the Puxsutawney Area School Board. As principal of Puxsutawney Area High School, I certify that these students are entitled to receive their high school diplomas.
Mr. Long, as president of the Puxsutawney Area School District Board of Education, I accept the certification of these students and pronounce them graduates of Puxsutawney Area High School upon receipt of their diplomas. I also want to add, on behalf of the entire school board, that we congratulate each and every one of you, and we wish you all the best as you move on from our school. On my own behalf, I have special congratulations for all of you who I've watched grow up since preschool. It has been a pleasure to be there with you, and I continue to be amazed by your accomplishments. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Success is when you look back at your life and the memories make you smile. Thanks for the memories.
And now it is my distinct honor to present the class of 2018 for diplomas.
President Mackenzie Marie Barr. Secretary and salutatorian, Caitlin Nicole Doverspike. Class treasurer, Rebecca Marlene Deb Hutchison. Valedictorian, Molly Elizabeth Shepler. Gage Joseph Arrington. Tristan Michael Bear. Ashlyn Rose Bartlebaugh. Tyler Adam Bartlebaugh. Paige Marie Beatty. Caleb William Bender. Ethan Jacob Bish. Bailey Reese Blair. Matt Andrew Blows. Dallas James Vaughn. Eric John Bowser in absentia. Midori Audrey Bridges. Tanner Bradley Brooks. Preston Albert Brubaker. James Lemuel Buck. Kyle Andrew Burkett. Dante Antonio Canales Perry. Emily Catherine Pavello. Alex A. Chiplet. Cameron Brady Coble. Kevin Patrick Constant. Taylor Jeanette Kovach. Lucas Marshall D. Faith Marie Diener. Faith Marie Nicole Dykeman. Skyanne Lynn DeCello. Haley Nicole Deltz. Sadie Lee Dixon. Cole Anthony Dobson. Kira Marie Dorsey. Kylan Ross Duncan. Tanner Murray Elkin in absentia. Mackenzie Joe Ferrant. Christina Joe Fischel. Jeremy Charles Fleming.
Hey, Jeremy!
Skylar Robert Fox. Gunnar David Pye. Aaliyah Sean Gaston. Logan Francis Knight. Rockford Jonathan Gemmel. Austin J. Getch. Tyler Allen Getch. Connor Joseph Graham. Tirza Ann Gramolini. Matthew James Greenblatt. Ivy Paige Grisso. Marina Star Grisso. Isabel Marie Hackenberry. Mac Andrew Hanley. Tiffany Rose Hart. Leslie Renee Harwell. Daniel Scott Eisenreiter. Rebecca Ray Hensley. Caitlin Grace Hill. Ashley Nicole Haliva. William Patrick Hoover. Brent Michael Huey. Savannah Noel Huey. Logan James Johnston. Toya Joe Jones. Jade Lee Kelsey. Ty David Kunar. Shannon Renee Christ. Sophia Camille Lambiot. Emily Grace Lance. Shania Lynn Lemon. Jenny Lynn. Kylie Ann Lingenfelder. Mia Rose Lingenfelder. Tony Lynn Lisa. Natasha Dawn Little. You may be seated. Chase Richard Lorelli. Braden Timothy Love. Kristen Marie Lowmaster. Delaney Elizabeth Martino. Sean Craig Marks. Brandon Lee Sykes Matthews. Zachary Quentin May. Madison Marie McBee. Brandon Thomas McGee. Riley Nicole McLaughlin. Nicole Eileen McQuaid. Nicole Metzger. Emmy Suzanne Minetti. Avery James Messner. Haley Marie Myers. Leah Marie Miller. Chanel Marie Miller. Walter George Locke III. Levi Joseph Molinari. Cheyenne Hope Ubaugh. Alexander Wade Neal. Grace Catherine Neal. Laura Nicole Nellis. Third honor student, Zachary Stephen Pig. Austin Dawn Passmore. Jake David Pierce. Mason Scott Pierce. Desiree Julianne Penman. Hunter Garrett Perry. You just did that. Madeline Taylor Peterson. Danielle Lois Phillips. Sarah Rose Phillips. Lorena Brady Pierce. Benjamin Max Presloy. Macy Michelle Graybach. Justin Tyler Reisman. Tyler D. Richardson. Andrew Dawkins Ritchie. Caitlin Marie Rogers. Andrew Scott Ross. Lee J. Rossi. Garrett Andrew Rowan. Chanda Colleen Scott. John Giovanni Sirian. Aaliyah Nicole Schaefer. Justice Brendan Schaefer. Joanna Nicole Scarback. Bo Hunter Smith. Evan Alexander Smith. Garrett Lee Smith. Colton James Smith. Layden Jade Smith. Stone Robert Smith. Chelsea Nicole Snyder. Haley Marie States. Heather Elizabeth States. Antonio James Stello. Robert Eugene Slaughter III. Isaac Gregory Stover. Garrett Matthew Swartz. Dante Julian Tennant. Opal Renee Thompson. Tristan Scott Umbaugh. Gabrielle Dominique Melise. Jacob Eric Ward. Krista Jane Washburn. Olivia Ann Weaver. Matthew Anthony Bartley. Elise Joelle White. Elise Marie Whitman. Colin Tyler Weinberg. Jake Philip Wittenberg. Cameron Jacob Yankaski. Dylan Jacob Yeager. Cody Scott Young. Thomas William Young. gentlemen, I'd now like to present the class of 2018 president, Jordan Elizabeth Powell.
Good evening, everyone. A year ago when I realized I would be giving this speech at our graduation, I was instantly nervous, but also so excited. This past year, I've been trying to find the perfect way to describe this amazing class. Over the course of our senior year, I could feel everyone becoming so much closer. Spending time with everyone and experiencing some of the most important moments of our lives together has made finding the perfect words much easier. Our class is so unique and so talented. Together we've excelled in so many aspects of life. From having some of the best musical talent the school has seen, to record-breaking athletes and artists whose work will blow you away. A class full of caring people who would do anything for you. People who are so outgoing and always go out of their way to make you feel welcome and put a smile on your face. I truly believe we have such a genuine group of people who are truly, truly amazing individuals. High school can be one of the hardest, most brutal times of our young lives. Thankfully, we haven't had to go through it alone. We've been through so much together, especially losing our friend and beloved classmate, Callie Graham. At that time, our class really pulled together and helped each other through a time that made it feel like junior year and the rest of high school would be unbearable. But since then, we have all relied on each other and had each other's backs throughout these difficult times. It was a difficult part of our journey, but we took to get closer as a class and learned to appreciate the little moments with one another. 5 years ago, we entered the school as little 8th graders who didn't know which side of the hallway to walk on. We were nervous and had no clue what we had just walked into. At the time, it seemed like these were going to be the longest 5 years of our lives. Man, were we wrong. Each year seemed to fly by faster and faster, and suddenly we were counting down the days to graduation. Now here we are, the day we have waited for since we first walked through these doors for the first time. Graduation. This is our day to celebrate everything we've accomplished, our day to celebrate the people we've become, and most importantly, our day to celebrate and remember the last 5 years we have spent together. In the time we have spent here, there are so many people that deserve our thanks. I would personally like to thank all of the teachers who've inspired me and have made a huge impact on my life. A special thanks goes out to Mr. Wass, Mr. Schenkel, Mrs. Laney, and my former English teachers. Mr. Wass for always letting his classroom be a getaway. Mr. Schenkel for always giving the best advice. My English teachers for making my love for English grow tremendously and being amazing role models. And finally, Mrs. Laney for being an inspiring mentor and for making everything in class officers possible. I would also like to thank my parents, my sister, my grandma, and the rest of my family for supporting me in everything I do and blessing me with every opportunity I've had. And to all my friends, thank you for always being there and making this journey packed with memories, laughter, and love. These are just a few of many teachers and others who have changed my life here at PAHS, and I know each of us have those people. So hold them close to your heart and never forget how important they were to you on this journey. Speaking of this journey, we are now at the end of the road called high school. Class of 2018, I now invite you to join me in moving our tassels from right to left. We are now official graduates of the Puxsutawney Area High School. Just because you can't go back and read this chapter, know that you will always be able to go back and read it. As we all go our separate ways and start our new paths, do not forget where you came from. This small town that gave us each the opportunity to be a part of so much and to get to know each other so well. Do not forget the friends you've made, the obstacles you've overcome, and most importantly, the experiences you have had, and most importantly, the teachers and staff who have taken the time every day to shape each of us into the amazing adults we've become. Now is your chance to go out into the world and to chase your dreams. As Steve Jobs once said, don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart's intuition. Follow his words in your heart and go and do good in the world. I know each of you will accomplish amazing things, and I cannot wait to read your next chapters. I'm so honored to have had the opportunity to get to know each of you, and it has been a privilege to serve as your class president. I love you all dearly and will miss you all so much. I'm so proud of each and every one of you and everything we've accomplished. Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
This evening's ceremony was held in honor of the class of 2018. Please help us to honor them one last time by standing and remaining standing as Jordan leads the class of 2018 one more time. Jordan.